Hey there, this is Mike, and this is another 2 Minutes with Mike. This is number 2, and today I want to tell you a story. Most people see me as a runner, and in fact, 8 years ago, I could not run. I had joint swelling, and I had severe swelling in my ankles, pain in my joints, and they ruled that I had something called ankylosing spondylitis, which is in the rheumatoid arthritis family. It started me on long-term rheumatoid arthritis medication and said, really just don't do anything. It's pretty much those activities are not going to be possible for you. And I was like, what in the world? And that started basically 2 years. I did that medication, and that kind of maintained me, but I didn't do anything athletic. I was 35 pounds heavier than I am now, and I had some family members who also had some health issues, and they began to do some diet changes and saw some benefits from that. So I began to do some research, saw some of that as well. So really began to cut out. First thing was all processed sugars, soda pop, and junk food, and just anything that wasn't natural. Moved on to gluten-free as well, and the swelling began to go down, the pain began to go down. I was able to get off the medication and 2 years later, so 6 years ago, and I began to try to do a little bit of activity, exercise, painfully. And 5 years ago, I ran a 5K painfully and finished it it was just like 29 minutes, something like that. 4 years ago, I ran my first short triathlon, so I began to keep trying to increase myself from there. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I just kept moving up and doing more things. Till last year I did a half marathon. This year I've already done 2 half marathons, got a third one on, and then this marathon coming up. So that's a little bit of the story. I'll tell you more next time.